All right, guys, we just hit Old 105. Road's going to take us on our campsites here. Got about 6.5 miles to go for our first campsite that I'm going to find. It's one with the best view that I've found, and hopefully there's nobody going to be here. It's pretty popular, so hopefully we're here midweek, midday, so hopefully that'll be open for us, and we'll go and we'll check that out, see what it looks like here. Here we are, got the trusty 4Runner here. About in the middle, it's packing or setting up here. Got our campsite with the campfire ring there. And got the Devo's Night Ranger set up. Of course, this is my shakedown run for the 4Runner. But now on to the, of course, I got my canopy set up because I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for an awning yet. But got the 4Runner here, but now for what everybody wants to see is check out the beautiful view of Linville Gorge. Like I said, this is what I'm going to wake up to in the morning. We still have a few colors here. Most of them have already reached their peak, so not quite like it was a week or two ago, but still absolutely gorgeous here. Hi everyone, I'm Dave. So I'm going to try one of my new things here. It's my first overlanding overnight, kind of a shakedown cruise, if you will, to kind of see how everything's going to work. I'm sure it's going to change a million things what I'm going to do. I've got just a 10-foot canopy set up, which I know is super temporary, but I'm going to try to figure out what to do with awning wise. Trying camping out inside the 4Runner. I know the rage is the rooftop tents, and some people still ground camp. A few people still out there hammock camping, which that's how I kind of got my start. Was hammock camping. So let's say it's kind of a shakedown for this thing and see what's going to work and what's not going to work for my first overlanding overnight. Where we are here, we're at beautiful Linville Gorge in the mountains of North Carolina. This Linville Gorge is kind of a place that's kind of near and dear to my heart. Got started, like I said, this is my first time overlanding, and I'm not even sure you can consider it overlanding because I'm just doing a quick overnight. But it's a camping overnight with overlanding overtures with it. But like I said, here in Linville Gorge, I kind of cut my teeth in my backpacking and hiking here on the gorge. The big mountain you can see in the back is Short Off Mountain. That was the first place I ever went. Had some good friends of mine, part of the Linville Gorge Rats, show me around and kind enough to show me this most beautiful part of North Carolina, in my opinion, here at the Linville Gorge. So I kind of thought it would be a good thing for me to come back here to Linville Gorge. Like I said, got lucky enough to get this beautiful site here, which I feel very fortunate to get, but I said one of the perks of being off during the middle of the week. Said this is kind of starting a new thing for me. I'm giving it a try, being the try putting some of these on YouTube. My wife is not a big camping girl. Her idea of roughing it is room service. Her idea of roughing it is not having room service, I should say. And so she isn't real keen to coming out and camping out in the woods. So I thought I would start doing this as a video to kind of show her some of the stuff she's missing out here in the beautiful Carolina blue skies today. So we'll see how it goes. It may be silly. It may not use any of this footage. I may keep it to laugh at myself later on. But we're going to try it and see. I said I believe the channel is going to be called Overlanding Skies or Overland Skies. It's probably going to be more Overland Skies since I haven't even made the channel name yet. So I guess we'll find out here as soon as I post this. but I'm thinking Overland Skies for the channel name. It kind of covers, of course, the obvious of being overlanding, but the skies part, my day job, and will continue to be my day job, is I'm a pilot by trade, so hence the sky. So I always throw a little tip of my hat to my first love of flying. So, but we're gonna see how it goes. I've got one of North Carolina's local North Carolina malted beverage here. So take a little sip of that and enjoy the views here. I'd like for you to join along. Hopefully this won't be the last of my ventures into filming overlanding. I hope not anyway. Again, I'm sure I'll get some feedback. Probably won't get any feedback because nobody's going to watch this. It's, like I said, my first video. We'll look and see. We'll see how it goes. I'm very introverted, so this is kind of a different thing, kind of putting myself out there. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see. We're going to see how it goes. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for joining me if you are watching. If not, nobody's going to see it. I'm just not going to worry about it. But anyway, thanks for tagging along. I appreciate it, guys. All right, guys. Well, we had successful overnight, first overnight doing the overlanding thing. But we've got the Forerunner loaded up. Lessons were learned. Do need to go, and my Sarge's cases back there, definitely I've got to put some dividers in there and get those organized. It's just looks like a bomb exploded in there, and that's just not going to work for me and my OCD. So definitely going to work on getting some compartments and dividers in there to keep things in there more organized. So I do have the my kitchen set up on the top case, and general stuff I need for the overnight there in the bottom case. And of course got my bedding and stuff back here. I am, like I said, everything's loaded up and ready to go, so my bedroll's rolled up, and that worked pretty well. I didn't feel too crowded. It was kind of nice being enclosed instead of in the hammock like I used to be. So that was kind of nice. Stayed, didn't get as cold as I thought. I got down to about 45 last night out here in the gorge, and I think it got to, had the thermometer in there was saying it got down to like 54, 53 degrees. So had my down comforter, down sleeping bag in there that I was rolled up in, and my beanie on. And that stayed pretty comfortable there last night. So we do have everything loaded up now. Got the Forerunner picked up, trash picked up. You always want to try to leave the place better than you found it, but I will say this site was very clean for as popular as it is. No trash that I found. I found one little piece of trash that I picked up, but other than that, the website was, or the campsite was very clean. So kudos to the people who were staying here. You always hear the horror stories of people leaving their trash out, and so this is not the case for here. So it was a nice clean site. So again, in the background there's Short Off Mountain there, part of the Linville Gorge area, and it's just absolutely beautiful watching the sun come up, and as the sunrise hit the mountains over there, Table Rock and Short Off, just absolutely gorgeous. I did have some company came in yesterday afternoon, about an hour after I got here. Very nice couple from Florida, a very nice Ford 450 camper on rig, nice setup. Very nice. They asked if they could share the campsite with me, and normally us overlanders like to be out by ourselves, but they were afraid they couldn't get the rig up the rest of Old 105, and I hadn't been up there, so I couldn't give them any information. So, you know what, I just decided to go ahead, hey, let's share this site. It's too beautiful for me to have it by myself. Like back in the backpacking days, spread a little trail magic. So if you spread that trail magic, help other people out, you're gonna get some in return one day when you're gonna need it. So again, very nice couple, had a nice conversation over dinner. They offered me dinner, but I'd already packed in my food, so I graciously declined, but theirs looked better than what I had, so I'm kind of sorry I didn't do it. But they said they bugged out already. But again, we're wrapping it up here. Runner's loaded up. We're going to head back, and I'm going to go ahead and run up Old 105, see what the condition is, and check out some other campsites there. Maybe something in the future, do another video in the future. But for now, picked up the campsite, ready to roll out. Runner's loaded up. Thanks for joining along. Appreciate you guys coming. Hopefully somebody watches this. If we do, let me know. I know tons of improvement I can do. Always open for your suggestions. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time.